I can't sit here.
Let me go first, Steve. Mr. Sellers, I am disappointed you didn't read your, whatever we want to call it, that you forwarded to everybody that I guess has an email address. Very disappointed, and we met some time back, and I had a lot of confidence and enthusiasm that you was one of those guys that come to Prescott because you wanted to be here and wanted to be a part of our community and could offer your expertise and some help in some areas. And I also understood that you wanted to go in business here and that the city might potentially could be a customer of yours. The part that disappoints me is some of the acquisitions that you make, and I think without proper background or knowledge, to accuse people of being co-perpetrators, corruption in government, brazenly caught up in a cover-up, and then trying to remind us how Mr. Nixon got involved in a White House cover-up. You're asking that we're really being asked to grant amnesty. I just agree with these things. And I also disagree with the liberty that you took with he said, she said, I said, and there's some untruth there. But I realize sometimes that we want to make things we think as being truthful when sometimes they're not. I take issue that there was nothing that was classic bait and switch. And I also take issue that Mr. Musgrove lied to you. I don't believe in those things. And you've also made mention several times that Mr. Musgrove was my attorney. It's not true. One of his associates has done some work for me. But Jim Musgrove is not my attorney. But if I needed help, I certainly would not hesitate going to him because I think he is a fine attorney. So I don't know where we're going to end up with this. We've been accused twice today, or told twice today, that we're going to end up in court. So with that coming from you and the lady beside you, that we're going to end up in court, I guess that's where we might as well go and let the show begin. But I hope we can move forward and not make the accusations about some very honest, hard-working people that have lived here for a long time and want to stay in this town. And I don't think any of us plan on leaving. I don't know what your plans are. Reverse mortgage usually means that a person's wanting to get some money out of something, and but without knowing what your intent is. I don't want the community to think that what you're spouting out is all factual, and maybe the court is the right place to take this. So with that said, anybody have anything? Yes, you can. Mm-hmm.
I didn't read the document out that you just alluded to.
No, I wish you would have, because I think it is so close to being on libel, which we may want to pursue that.
Well, that's, obviously everybody has their choice to do that.
It has made the public enough that it certainly proved what your intent was. So, we can take that where you want to go with it, John.
Well, first of all, there's been no action filed against the city. And I did not say that, and neither did my wife.
That's certainly you're right.
Well, of course it is.
Now, realize I'm not an attorney.
No, but I don't think
And those are your famous words.
I don't think I ever said that we were filing an action against the city, unless I'm mistaken, and neither did my wife.
I think that's a right you have. You've been threatening it long enough that maybe
that is
it's
a
the next,
misperception.
maybe
Can I
it's
just
the
say,
next thing to do. Yeah.
I'd like to go back to my questions. I didn't come here to engage in personal attacks, and I didn't. I think the record will show that.
I think this made it very personal.
That document is a different document, Marlon. I'll stand by the record on what was said today.
That's all open record.
Beg pardon?
That's all open
It's,
record.
anybody can get that. Anything you send us is.
No, I understand that, but I did not read that out today.
It has made wide distribution.
Then I did not do that. But I stand by what I said. Is there going to be a conditional? Is there going to be a declaratory judgment? That's my question. I'm sorry you want to make it personal, Marlon. I wasn't intending to do that.